Miaoli was once the home of wine jars. Since the Japanese colonial era, it has been the home of wine jars. Back then, the Taiwan Tobacco and Wine Monopoly Bureau used wine jars for brewing. The vast majority were produced in Miaoli. At its peak, the annual production reached about 450,000 wine jars, an astounding number. Tongluo Kiln, established in 1967, has been passed down for 3 generations. It preserves the traditional Fuzhou ceramic making techniques. This looks like a tunnel.
But this tunnel has no exit. You can come in, but you can't get out.
You can't get out. Boss, what is this place? This kiln is called a gas shuttle kiln. How long has this been here? This kiln has been here since 1967. Year 56 of the Republic of China until now. Yes, from my grandfather to my father to me, the 3rd generation.
In terms of size, this is probably the largest in Taiwan, right?
This kiln is 16 cubic meters. It's a gas shuttle kiln. It's the largest ceramic firing kiln in Taiwan. The kiln industry here in Miaoli is quite prosperous. So what makes Miaoli different from other places? Because Miaoli has 3 natural resources. They have fostered the ceramic industry over the decades. It's the Miaoli clay, acacia wood, and natural gas.
Okay, yes. So you mentioned gas. How hot can it get using gas here?
For this, it needs to be fired at over 1200 degrees. 1200 degrees?
That's so hot.
Yes.
So today, do we get a chance to learn more about how it's done?
The handmade coil pottery technique at Tongluo Kiln is an impressive skill. From selecting the right clay to kneading and conditioning the clay, every meticulously crafted step and the final firing process showcases the wisdom and patience of the craftsman. For these large containers, the foundational base preparation is key. Next, let's follow the expert to learn about this rare craft of coil pottery base making. Boss, what is this machine? This is called a clay kneading machine. Yes, it adjusts the clay's softness and hardness to make it just right. Only then can it be used. What's the first step? First, we need to bring over 40 kilograms of clay. 40 kilograms of clay?
The boss specifically emphasizes 40 kilograms.
Yes, bring it over. Why is it so light?
Still so light? Why don't you carry it all over then?
Here? Yes. Next, take that, the cutter. This one? Yes, the cutter. We'll cut it into small pieces. Let me show you.
Look at this tool.
The cutter. It has a wire on it. Yes, for the clay. We'll cut it into small pieces.
Wow, this is so satisfying.
It's like cutting tofu.
So therapeutic.
Look, these are small pieces.
So neat and perfect. Like butter.
Yes. Yes. Next, we'll start the clay kneading machine. Okay. All right, we'll start the kneading machine. We need to make the pieces smaller. Gently toss them in like this.
Okay, let me do it.
Yes, make the pieces smaller first. One person cuts and one tosses. All right, then should I cut all of it? Yes, just cut a little at a time and toss it in, because it can't be done too quickly. We'll just cut a piece and toss a piece.
This is so fun. So teacher, what are we doing now?
This is the clay we've worked. Now we're going to hand knead it. We need the clay because later we're going to create the base for the coil pottery. Yes, today's task is to work it into small pieces of clay. This is called the chrysanthemum knead. It's the most basic kneading technique for pottery. We're getting ready to start our coil pottery. For coil pottery, we first need to create the base, because without a base it will leak water. So we must have a base. We need to create a solid base. We'll start rotating counterclockwise. All right, let's begin. Okay, use your hands and slowly press it down. Tap it. We need to make it even, so we need to even out the inside. For coil pottery, this step of building up the height is essential, but it's a repetitive process. If you master this step, you can make pieces of any size. Usually when we handle the clay, you do this basic motion. It's like the shape of a 7. All right, hold it like a 7.
It really is like a 7.
Yes, this is the basic technique. Okay, since it's flat now, we need to make it upright. Make it upright. Yes, so you need to use the separation powder we applied earlier. We'll need to insert it halfway. All right, let's start. Watch carefully. We push inward.
Seriously?
Push it upward.
It's completely different from what I imagined.
It's a lot of step by step. We build it up layer by layer. Just like last time when we did the pinch pottery in Nanzhuang. The biggest difference between pinch pottery and coil pottery is this step, right? Yes, with coil pottery you can make larger pieces. Pinch pottery is for smaller containers. Yes, this requires more technical skill and is more advanced. Yes, this requires more technical skill and is more advanced. It also requires physical strength. For such large jars, we need clay coils layered one by one and press them upward. This motion right here is necessary. It's tiring. You have to add one coil at a time and attach it. Coil pottery is one of the earliest traditional ceramic techniques. It starts with a base made from prepared clay. First, the base of the object is formed. Then, using the base as the center, clay coils are added around the base and pressed layer by layer upwards. By circling in a backward motion, the prepared clay coils are placed along the base and wound upward one layer at a time. Each piece showcases the perfect blend of nature and human creativity. Behind the Tongluo kiln, there is a local earth god temple that's said to be trending online as a popular healing attraction. Since we're already here, we definitely have to take you to see it. Located behind the Tongluo kiln, the Totoro Earth God Temple is one of the most popular hidden photo op spots in Tongluo. Originally named Tianxin Bogong, this small Earth God Temple was built in 1820, making it 200 years old. This place is beautiful. It's surrounded by golden rice fields.
Boss, where have you brought us? Where is this?
This place. Here. It has a shape. Is this a cat?
It has ears.
Yes, these are the ears. From an aerial view, it looks like Totoro from the Miyazaki movie.
So what is this? Is it an art piece?
It's the Hakka Earth God. The Earth God? Where? For Hakka people, the Earth God. There is incense inside. The Earth God is the stone tablet. So there's no deity statue? No statue. Hakka Earth Gods rarely have statues. It's mostly symbolized by a stone tablet. Why is it called Bogong? Bogong is what Hakka people respectfully call the Earth God. Bogong. Bogong means someone like an elder brother of a grandfather. He watches over us. Yes, and this Bogong has been here for 200 years.
200 years?
Yes, 200 years. That's a long time. Yes. Standing before the Totoro Earth God Temple, we learned about the Hakka Earth God. Besides the Earth God, the vibrant fields ahead and the boundless azure sky above make for a fleeting yet unforgettable moment. When visiting Tongluo, there's another place tied to the Hakka people with a rich history and story to tell that I highly recommend exploring. On the streets of Tongluo, there's a restaurant filled with retro toys, newspapers, household appliances, and more. The front section of the building is an almost 100-year-old earthen house. Don't underestimate this old house. The owner has collected over 80,000 pieces of Hakka artifacts. It also serves authentic Hakka cuisine. Not only can you enjoy delicious food, but the array of collections also makes it a great place for time travel experience. Walking in here, you see pots, pans, newspapers, and all sorts of things from the past. As soon as you step in, it feels like...
You've gone back in time, like a time machine.
Yes, let's first welcome the owner. Hello, boss. Hello.
Hello, boss.
What made you start collecting so many things? I've been collecting for 40 years. That's a long time.
Can I ask how old you are now?
72.
So you've been collecting for more than half of your life. That's impressive.
How many items are here? This is just 1% of my collection. 1%?
Oh, I see, just 1%. Where's the rest?
I bought another building for them. It's 4 stories tall with a basement. This is just the museum for my collection.
That's incredible.
Do you have any hidden treasures? I'll take you to see them. All right. So many things here. Ouyang, you usually iron clothes, right?
I do iron my clothes.
But this kind of iron you've probably never seen before.
This is way too old.
Yeah. How old is this iron? It's over 100 years old.
Over 100 years?
Yes, it was imported from England.
And you'd iron clothes and work out at the same time because it's so heavy.
It works like this. You press it and it opens up. So how does it heat up? Inside you place red-hot charcoal.
Wow.
Put in the charcoal.
Wow.
Put it in, close the lid and lock it. When you iron clothes, you need to spray some water on them before ironing or else they'll burn.
Oh, they'll burn, right?
This is my first time seeing this.
So cool. It's cool at least that's something we can recognize. The rest, I don't recognize.
This is...
I can't figure it out.
Take your time and think about it. It's like a puzzle toy, right?
Oh, yeah.
When it's inside, it has numbers. What is this? It has Chinese characters on it. It can be opened like this. It says stop. Take a guess. Guess what this was used for? Stop?
Does it mean you can't stop?
This looks like Arabic numerals, right?
If I had to guess, it might be something hung on a restroom door to indicate if it's occupied or not. Occupied or vacant?
No, but that's possible. I think that's a good guess, but that's not its purpose. So what is it? It's an old bicycle license plate. Bicycle? Yes, in the past, when you bought a bicycle, you not only needed a license, but you needed a registration and a license plate. I see it now. These are numbers, right? Like 10 something W010?
I can't read it. I don't get it. You grew up in Taiwan. You read it.
Each of these designs are unique. Other plates wouldn't fit here perfectly. The numbers wouldn't align. The point is, when you ride your bike out, you need to put this up when you park. If the bike is stolen, the police will see it's missing this plate.
So it's a key, kind of.
An anti-theft device. Yes, an anti-theft device.
It's like your vehicle's identification.
Yes, your ID.
This is so cool. And it even says U.AMAZING on the back.
That's really amazing. Ouyang, do you have any places you'd like to visit next?
I'm already here, absorbing the historical atmosphere. So I'd like to maybe Google something here in Tongluo. It seems there's a place related to culture. Maybe a cultural center or something like that. I want to continue the atmosphere here and keep it going. I can make it a seamless experience.
All right, I found a tomato place. My family loves tomatoes. I'd like to go there. Then let's split up later and explore separately.
Separately?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's go experience on our own.
Good luck. While touching these ancient items and listening to the elder share untold stories behind them, and bits of Hakka life from a century ago, it feels like a journey through time. It allows us to deeply appreciate the unique charm of Tongluo. And I've heard that Tongluo has a kind of juicy delicacy. What could it be?